Have you ever told your child something nice and then they suddenly started acting wild? Almost like they're trying to prove you wrong? Like they're saying, "See, I'm not that wonderful like you think." Let's picture something for a second. A friend drops by your house just when you finally finished cleaning up after 2 crazy days of mess. She looks around and says, "Wow, you're such a perfect homemaker. Your house is always spotless." And what goes through your head? Please don't come on Friday or in the evening or ever again. Instead of feeling lifted by her kind words, you suddenly remember all the times your house was nothing like that. Now, I remember a moment with my 2 grandsons. The older one, let's call him Harry, was 3, and his baby brother Jimmy was 1. Jimmy was crawling on the floor, and Harry was sitting nearby eating a snack. Then out of the blue, Harry broke off a piece and handed it to his little brother. My teenage daughter happened to walk by and said, "That was so nice of you to share, Harry. Good job." Harry smiled, proud of himself, and gave Jimmy another piece. So what happened here? Why did it work this time when sometimes it doesn't? Because if my daughter had said, "Wow, Harry, you're such a generous boy. You're so kind," Harry would have felt pressure. He knows he's not always generous. Sometimes he even feels like taking toys away or sitting right on Jimmy's head, just like any little kid. Suddenly, there's a gap between what he knows about himself and what was said about him. That gap feels stressful. And when kids feel that way, they often need to prove it's not true. Just like I feel uncomfortable when someone tells me my house is always perfect. But when my daughter said, "You shared your snack with Jimmy," she didn't give him a title. She described the action. And that's something he could believe. It felt real. And because it felt real, it motivated him to do it again. Why? Because everyone agrees sharing is a good thing. It's not about who he is, it's about what he did. So here's the takeaway. When you praise your child, praise the action, not the personality. Skip the fancy labels. Try it today. Instead of "You're so amazing," say, "I liked how you stood up for yourself politely." And just watch. Something small will change in their eyes. And if you want to go deeper, to learn how to use the power of words wisely, how to avoid the traps that make kids shut down, and how to turn every compliment into a tool for real confidence, don't miss the full video in this series. It's pure gold for every parent who wants to raise a confident, kind, and authentic child. Because kind words aren't decoration. They're the bricks that build a heart.